I understand that the PNP, out of desperation, wants to see the back of the most impactful and, dare I say, positively consequential Prime Minister that Jamaica has seen in recent times.
What can go so?
Bless up my people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video, my people. And so after the whole revelation of the Prime Minister's statutory declaration and the whole heap of findings where the Integrity Commission posted on the Integrity Commission's website, and all of us were privy to see it. And if we not go through them 100 and odd pages, my people, me not see how this young man gonna get charged. Right? The Integrity even found out that Andrew Holness' net worth increased by $51.5 million over a 5-year period. And a gross pay that, net worth. Right? So this young man here, a millionaire how much time, if not a billionaire. Right? And so we're seeing the People's National Party, amongst many of the citizens of Jamaica and in the diaspora, calling for the Prime Minister to step aside without anybody even after urging him to do that. And they outlined that the Prime Minister must be a beacon of integrity and not a place to shield oneself from scrutiny. They said the ongoing rearguard action for Holness to remain in power under a cloud of suspicion is unacceptable, and is calling for him to resign, to do the right thing and resign. We've seen other members of Parliament doing lesser than what he did, and they had to resign. Look at the whole scenario back then with Richard Azan, when he take money out of his own pocket and build up some stalls, even though he didn't go through the right channels with the municipal cooperation. But I never criminal money. Right? And Andrew was the opposition at that time and said he wouldn't sit with a man like Richard Azan in Parliament. So is it so wrong that the people and the People's National Party is calling for this man to resign? And so we're seeing a sitting member on his side, Juliet Cuthbert-Flynn, run out my people in defense of Andrew Holness, run out in defense of her boss, and she talk up some things with people and she go on with herself. But me I make hear it for myself, my people, cause me no know how some women. And I told them, I hear one blogger talk, and I said, boy, some women, we say them an influencer, and nothing pretty. Some women support some things, you see. But should we expect any better from her? But here we shall say, people.
I understand that the PNP, out of desperation, wants to see the back of the most impactful and, dare I say, positively consequential Prime Minister that Jamaica has seen in recent times. This is a Prime Minister who has skillfully led our country through multiple crises and have not been implicated in unbecoming or any unlawful conduct. I also expect some PNP affiliated groups which position themselves as civil society to shortly echo the same call of the PNP. However, I believe this position taken by the PNP is baseless and without merit. It is important to also note that unlike some individuals in the PNP, the Prime Minister does not hide his assets in trust funds. The Integrity Commission report, which extensively examined the financial affairs of the Prime Minister, does not involve public funds, pales in comparison to the Office of the Contractor General investigation into the alleged Daring Bunting and Golden Sweetheart deal.
What can go so?
So my people, they are willing to turn a blind eye and turn a deaf ear to all the findings of this Prime Minister. and turning on the opposition as if they were the ones who basically ordered the Prime Minister to do what he did. So nothing wrong with millions and millions being transferred from companies to companies, him evading tax, 3 consecutive years of uncertified statutory declarations, so nothing wrong with that at all. The Integrity Commission even raised some conflict of interest as it pertains to the Prime Minister and Norman Brown's private real estate dealings, and Brown being the chairman of 2 state agencies involved in the sector. He chairs both the Housing Agency of Jamaica and the Urban Development Corporation, and both of them are under the portfolio of the Prime Minister. And I even heard her talking about offshore accounts. And me assume my people say she refer to Mark Golding. And that shouldn't even be a topic for her, because if not, all of them goodly have offshore accounts, my people. The whole of them sit down in there. Most of them in there have even American citizenship. So offshore accounts shouldn't even be a topic. Why not invest in other places? It's not alleged that the Prime Minister have even offshore accounts even in St. Lucia. So that don't make no sense right there, so. But we see what is going on, my people. We see it clear. But you know, my people, are she desperate? Or should I say, are them desperate? Them very desperate. Right? Because when one get catch, so to speak, and have so much suspicion surrounding his name, and the whole heap of bangarang where I come out through this IC report, there are whole heap more of them in there we need to get eared out by the IC. So it's either I'm going to tell you who the next 7 persons are, or I'm going to just sit down and wait for the IC just push them out 2 by 2 or 1 by 1. But all who are under investigation for illicit enrichment, don't have to step aside, don't have to touch nothing for the public. The public person have to touch by any at all. Because you can't talk or you got ill-gotten gains. But you know something, my people? It has been a day now since the report was tabled and all of these findings were made public. And for some strange reason, I haven't heard anybody else asking what happened to the PSOJ, the private sector organization of Jamaica. The PSOJ would have run out on anything as it pertains to the opposition. And I'll know we can't hear nothing from the PSOJ. What's going on over there in the PSOJ? Is this really concrete in our confirming that we have 2 Jamaicas? What's going on? Everybody else is silent. Anyway, talk up my people in the comment section. Let me hear what I say. Tell me what you think about Juliet Cockburn-Flynn's response. Tell me what you think about the silence of the PSOJ and even the Governor General. I see some people are saying, all of them in Andrew Ole's pocket, that's why them not going to come out and talk. But let us see what the private sector will do no later than this weekend, my people. Stay tuned for more videos, stay tuned for more updates. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Run, go over to my other platform, Facebook and TikTok. Follow me over there at Anisabel Rose. Like up the video, share out the videos. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe on the road to 20k. Get this video to at least 3,000 likes, my people. Big up on yourself.